Hi Virgos, how are you? I'm so happy to see you. Hey, we are just going to tap in and get some love and light messages for you today. So let's just get the party started and we're going to see what's going on. Yehovah, what's in this love and light messages, please, for Virgo, Lord? Love and light messages for Virgo. Thank you so much, Father. I'm feeling like, those two, I'm feeling like, oh gosh, just all of a sudden I have a lot of pressure. You want to take a deep breath with me, honey? Let's do one more for the road. Everything's going to be okay. Five of Swords is very present. And this is this Jezebel, wicked energy here that's not allowing your mental capacity to really think things through by deconstructing the process. And as you're deconstructing the process, you need to look, okay, what is it that's really making me feel this anxiety? What is it that's really holding me back from my true self behaviors instead of my true self-harm behaviors? The way that you truly would do this is the world, is the way that your negative depolarizing energy is conquering your tower, because even Noah was directed to load 111 there in your intuition. See this? Noah was directed to load more clean spirits than unclean spirits in his vessel, because they would become too strong, become too powerful, and they would overcome the vessel. 1, 2, 3, which is exactly what you're seeing right here, right now, which is what we are feeling. Allowing that deep breath to come in just removes all of that tension, all of that pressure, because it doesn't belong to you. And as we continue to hold on to it, because we cherished it at one point, wow, we cherished it. My throat chakra went, you cherished someone at one point, and now they have just deconstructed your heart so bad, honey. Oh my gosh, your heart just got so broken. I realize this now. Five of Swords is also our 5 and 2. And it is what is fueling our ascension up to our crown, our mind. And it's our heart. It's our red fish and our blue fish, our 5 loaves and our 2 fish. However, if Luke 12:49 speaks that we have 5 and 1 in one family. So we have to take into consideration that I have 5 and 1 on one side to 11, and I have 5 of 1 on the other, which tells me I have 5 and 2. 5 and 1 maternal, 5 and 1 paternal. There's a whole bunch of childhood wounds here as well. You're finally realizing that the true person who broke your heart was your parent first, and then therefore you broke your heart, and then this person just broke in your heart is just like the last straw. Like, I just can't. I'm not going to be able to love anybody, 2, 3, 4, because you don't know how to love your damn self, honey. And I'm going to say it, and I'm going to say it proud like a lion and roar it, because you need to hear it. You do not know how to love yourself, and that's okay. There's nothing wrong with that. The only issue is that you have no will or motivation to do so. And this is why you continue to hold yourself down. This is why you are so overran by the enemy, so overran by the enemy that you're not able to take control back. But you can, and you will, as long as you want to, honey. You have to decide. No longer crying about all of this internal bullshit, this mental confuction that continues to just harm your cup, right? Your heart, so it can't brew the right energy up to your mind, because your middle pillar here within your feminine and your masculine middle pillar here have to work on that same controlling frequency. It all has to go through this channel. So if your heart is blocked, your mind is not going to be able to operate. 3, 3, 3. If your mind is blocked, your heart's not going to be able to operate, and you're not going to be able to cleanse that cup. You're not going to be able to allow the flood to come in. Let's see what these 2 cards are. King of Wands in the positive, polarizing energy, and Page of Pentacles in the negative, depolarizing energy. When this mental capacity is taken over, honey, you continue to go back to your old ways. You continue to go to all of these egotistical mindsets. You continue to have negative inhibitions about yourself. You're not able to clearly see that this everybody's not against you, honey. You are against you. 411. There's that 4 of Wands cards. You are against you. And if we have 5 of Swords, we have 10 Wands. So we have to understand, you know what? I am bringing my own suffering in. I can't allow myself to not suffer anymore until I intend to not suffer. And you continue to intend to suffer. It's like you don't want to. You're not realizing it. How can I get through it? But that's the point. 4, 3, 2 there. That's dissension. We all know what we should do. But it's how. How do I break free from this? 4, 4, 4. How do I do this? Well, 4, 4, 4 is right there. And you are protected. And you cannot do it alone, sweetheart. And the more that you deny Jesus, the more that you deny the Father. When we're looking at our middle pillar here, Jesus has to be accepted in our heart. Yeshua has to be there. He is the only converter. He is the huge Optimus Prime to kill all of these Decepticons. And when you accept Jesus, you also accept the Father, the crown, the know, the way, as above, so below, because as within, so without. It's really a 2-for-1 deal, honey, and you're missing out on it. It's a great savings. It's like you should run to the store and go grab it because it's a 2-for-1 deal. It's like never ending. You know, I want you to also think about this too, is that you are allowing your ego to overrun your true inner children here, because this is 11-11. All the page cards are 11-11. But Page of Pentacles is here, your true position within your potential energy. And if the Page of Pentacles is here, we also have Page of Wands, Page of Swords, and Page of Cups. You're refusing to apologize to yourself. You're refusing to dissect these thoughts and think them through. You are refusing to even love yourself because you do not feel worthy. And that's why the devil is taking over your ego. And that's why your mental capacity is just so far down and lost, because you're not able to understand that you are not in control, honey. Father, forgive them. They do not know what they are doing as they hang on their own cross and they are suffering, Lord. Father, please forgive me. I didn't know what I was doing. I hurt and I can't do this alone anymore. I'm in so much pain every single day. I don't know how I'm going to get through this. And all I want to do is just kill myself, but I know that's not the right thing to do. Lord, I just want to die. Lord, I just want to die. Well, when you die, what happens to your energy? When you decide, Lord, I don't longer want to be the victim. Well, that energy is no longer going to belong to you because it never did before, and you're no longer holding it back in your floodgates. The floodgates are going to open. That energy is going to rise up to death's surface, which is only going to evaporate because it is not of the truth. It is not of the power of love. Would you like to continue operating out of the power of fear or the power of love? Yes, John 5:6. Would you like to get well? Bottom of the deck. 9 of Swords in the negative. I will remove all of this for you, sweetheart. 4 of Swords will come in. You'll be able to have the mental balance. And then that way we can get that heart unblocked and we can work together. The star will rise up above and we will have balance in the crown. I love that so much. That 11-11 will be represented once that star is made and born new. And then all of those pages will be able to work and transcend onto those kings and those queens. Because if the King of Wands is there, on the very far paradigm is the King of Pentacles, which has yet to come in because you're not allowing it. And when that King and Queen of Pentacles is there, so is the Emperor and the Empress. And that's exactly the numbers that he has originally prescribed for you, that he is trying to reconfigure you back to. And you're saying, no, I want it, Lord. I don't want to feel like this, but no. What happens if you said yes? Would you like to find out? Would you like to get well? Lord, love and light messages here for Virgo. Let's see. Spend more time outdoors. What's up, couch potato? Get off. Get off of the couch. Seriously, wherever you're sitting right now, get up, move, go outside, go get some of that sunlight, because that sunlight is going to help clear all this out and bring it up and in. It's going to reconfigure this DNA so more of it powers within your vessel. So those overrun the enemy vibes can no longer be here and be represented by way of that King of Wands, your ego here, honey. They are like trees planted along the riverbank, bearing fruit each season. Their leaves never wither, and they prosper in all they do. Psalm 1:3. If you are a tree and you're bearing fruit right now, is it rotting? So that means that the one part of the tree is bad. Then all part of the tree is bad. 9/11. I love it. Last one here. With God, all things are possible. Because you can't do it alone, honey. He's right there for you. He forgives you. He understands. He knows already. It is not his doing, the flesh, until your flesh can be cleansed from the inside out. If you had faith, even as small as a mustard seed, you could say to this mountain, move from here to there, and it would move. Photosynthesis of the heart is coming, honey, and he wants to open up your heart. He wants it. He desires your heart so much, and he's going to get it. Would you like to get well? I love you, and he loves you more than me. Wounds into light. I believe in you.